Thank you.
Okay. Uh, so we'll start within another 5 minutes. Okay.
Exactly, exactly. They are coming to, so they can directly talk to the director or something. So it will impact the situation. You just kindly share this information to them. Be ready by 9:15 a.m. in the morning.
I'll send you the PPTs uh, tonight. If not tonight, then tomorrow morning. Okay. So I'll send all the three PPTs. I was telling, actually, I messaged to Mrs. Minang. I wanted to send all the 3 days PPT. You have Saturday, Sunday holidays, so then you can go through it. Is it okay with you all?
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Okay, huh? Fine. So let's wait for another few more minutes. Miss Aji, you are from which place? Miss Aji Hassan. Vijay Lakshmi Madam is from Vizag,
Yes,
right?
ma'am. From
You are
Kerala.
from which place? You are from
By the
Pune. You are from?
Kerala, Thrissur.
Acha, Trishur. Okay, you are from Kerala. Okay, one second. And Vijay Lakshmi Madam is from Vishakhapatnam, right?
Yes, ma'am. Now I'm currently in Visakhapatnam.
Yes, yes. Should we start?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh, okay. 1 minute. Huh? Oh, sorry. Yes, I have it. This one. Good evening, everyone. The PPT is visible.
Yes,
Yes.
ma'am.
Okay. So, today we'll be covering. Yes, I wanted to say you in the evening tonight or maybe tomorrow morning. I'll be sending you all the three PPTs. Okay. So Saturday, Sunday you are having holidays, so you can go through the PPTs, right? And so yesterday we covered chapters 5. So today I'll be covering unit 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. So we'll try to finish. I'll just tell you the main points. Unit 6 is all about tourism regulations, and Unit 7 is about statistics and measurement, and 8 modes of transport, and ninth one is tourist accommodation, 10th is informal services in tourism. So, yesterday, in the last 2 days, we have discussed what is the importance of tourism, what are the forms and types of tourism, what do you mean by inbound and outbound tourist. This is very important. Inbound and outbound tourist. Okay, because usually people have a tendency to get confused between inbound and outbound tourist. So you should have a clear concept of this inbound tourist and outbound tourist. Then what is carrying capacity, what are the tourism products, and why people travel, that is the travel motivators. And these two are very important, grand tour and silk tour. So, when we talk about tourism regulations, the tourism industry, the hospitality industry is governed by a number of laws and regulations, and tourism professional as well as hospitality professional, they must be aware of all these legal regulations that concern the tourist trade. And moreover, these regulations, they affect tourism either in a directly or indirectly. And what are the rules regulations, like when you travel abroad, or suppose if you run a hotel industry, if you're in the hospitality industry, what are the different types of taxes, what are the different types of licenses involved. So you'll be going through this chapter. Now, first coming about the passport and visa
Excuse me, ma'am.
requirements.
Ma'am,
Yes,
slide.
yes, tell me.
Actually, slide is not running.
Slide is not running.
Yes, ma'am. There is a constant. One slide is.
Okay, let me try. Just a minute. Constant. ସେ ବୋଲେ constant ଅଛି close କରିଦେବି close it ଖୋଲିନି ନା କଣ is it visible now, second slide?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so so yes, I was telling, last time, in the last 2 days we went through like what is the importance of tourism, and what are the travel motivators, and about grand tour and silk route. This is very important. You should, usually this comes in the exam, so you should be at least know what is the difference between grand tour and silk tour. Now, yes, coming is it is visible now. I've changed to the third slide.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, okay, fine. Then I can go ahead. Huh? So, yes, coming to tourism regulations, like when we are in the profession of tourism and hospitality industry, there are some legal regulations that are involved, and one should know about these regulations because that affect tourism either directly or indirectly. And first is about the passport and visa requirements. Now, like it is very important for the visitors, from like going from India to abroad. They need a valid passport before entering a country. Similarly, for others, and from visitors who are coming from abroad while entering Indian territory, either through land, sea, or air route, they need a passport as well as the visa requirements. Now, coming to the types of passports, usually there are four types of passport, major four types of passports. Those are like, one is the ordinary passport, another is the official passport. Then we have the wait, I have this is we have this ordinary passport, we have the official passport, we have the diplomatic passport, and there's the emergency passport. The ordinary passport is just for a tourist, like going to visit a different country, or we need a ordinary passport for that. Official passport is mainly for the government officials who are going abroad for official purposes. Then there's the diplomatic passports, usually meant for the diplomatic officials, diplomats as well as diplomatic officials. And emergency passport is for visiting citizens to different into I mean abroad when they are in distress. Okay, like you can say visiting citizens in distress abroad. So, beside this, there are different types of visas also. Like you have the tourist visa, that is visiting a country for tourism, for the purpose of tourism. Then you have a business visa when you visit a country for business purposes. Then there's a employment visa, which is necessary to if you wanted to take up employment skills, employments, or any other skills. So you need an employment visa, and each has some time period, limited to a time period. Then if you are on a project, so for executing projects in various sectors, for that you require a project visa. Then suppose if you wanted to pursue research, after your masters, if you wanted to pursue research in suppose Australia or UK, so you are also been given a visa for pursuing research in the particular any field in a particular country. Then transit visa, like travelers who are passing through India, or suppose if you wanted to go abroad, maybe you wanted to go via Dubai, you wanted to go to London, you wanted to go via Dubai. So for that, you sometimes, if you wanted to go to go and maybe for stay in Dubai for 1 or 2 days and all. So in that case, you need a transit visa. Okay. So these are the different types of visa and passports I have already mentioned. Yes, now this is very important. Sometimes you require a special permits, like this special permits, like that is being required in India. Like there is something called ILP. The full form of ILP is inner line permits. That is, these permits are basically issued by Government of India to allow Indian citizens to enter protected areas for a limited area. So that is known as inner line permits, like permit to visit Lakshadweep, so that can be ILP. Then there's a general protected area permit, that is known as PAP, and areas which are closer to India's borders, especially in the northeast. So for those also visiting those, the visitors, the tourists require this permits. And those like areas include the specific areas in Arunachal Pradesh, then Himachal Pradesh, then Ladakh, then Sikkim and Uttarakhand. Like these are the few places. Then comes the restricted area permit, that is known as RAP. So it this visitors need to get this restricted area permit from the local officials, like local police department. So that is Arunachal Pradesh, then Manipur, Mizoram, Nagaland, Sikkim, parts of Spiti. Spiti is basically the land between Tibet and India. Okay, that is a, you can say, that is the northeastern part of Himachal Pradesh, like. So it's a land between Tibet and India, that is known as Spiti. Now, this permit has a validity also. I've just mentioned 15 days, but usually it varies, maybe sometimes 15 days, like, or 30 days maximum. Then custom regulations. The European Union has, like, EU is European Union, which has 27 countries. 27 countries are included in European Union. So when exporting goods to countries that do not belong to the European Union, customs clearance based on the customs regulations is required. So there are duty-free regulations that are also been applied for India. So there are some websites which I have given. You can go through those websites, and all those rules, regulations, formats. You need to fill up some formats and all rules and regulations. You can get it from there. Today I have got this your minister from the. I have downloaded the from Ministry of Tourism, the report, tourism report. I'll show it to you today. Okay. Then similarly, you have currency exchanges also. So you can get your, like in hotels, suppose if you are a guest, you can easily get your currencies exchange. And there is, suppose if you are a foreigner and you need to fill up a, that is known as a foreign exchange currency report. And in this foreign currency exchange reports, where usually they are in mainly in three copies. The first copy is goes to the, suppose you wanted to change, you are an American, you wanted to change your dollars into Indian rupees. So you have to fill up that foreign exchange currency certificate, and it is usually in three copies. The first copy goes to the guest along with the currencies that has been changed. Okay, that is Indian rupees. The second copy, along with the foreign currencies, goes to Reserve Bank of India. This is very important. The second copy of the foreign exchange currency certificate, that goes to Reserve Bank of India along with the US dollars or pounds, that goes to Reserve Bank. And the third copy is being written with the front office department of the hotel. Now, but if you are not staying in a hotel, like if you are a guest of a hotel, then all these currencies are being exchanged free of cost because you are a guest of the hotel. But if you are not a guest of the hotel, you wanted to exchange your currencies, then there are current exchange, centers, like you can get it exchanged from this Thomas Cook, Cox and Kings. Then you have Western Money Union Transfer. You can get it exchange, is there located at the airports. Plus you will get it from like State Banks of India, you can also get it exchange from there. Like, yes, now insurance. When you travel abroad, insurance is a very important major factor which is required. And the reasons behind is, there are two major travel risks which are involved. One is the natural human risk. Suppose you get you have some civil strife or contagious disease or cyber security breaches abroad, or natural disaster like flight crashes. So due to this, it is always, whenever you go abroad, you it's better to have a insurance done, because moreover, suppose if you get sick, suppose you go abroad, you get sick, and medical expenses are very high in those places. So it is usually people when they go abroad, they make a insurances and all, medical insurances, and there are a lot of insurances involved, about your luggage, about your, I mean, travel luggage, or medical insurances. So these insurances are usually, these facilities are there. And usually when people travel abroad, they have to take care of all these insurances, which are being done by the travel agents or tour operators, which are being taken care by the travel agents or the tour operators. And then comes the these different types of taxes, like you have foreign travel tax. This tax has to be paid by international travelers from Indian airports for travel to all other countries as applicable. And tourism taxes are basically, they are small fees which are usually levied indirectly through accommodation providers or holiday companies, and typically aimed at overnight visitors. I'll talk to you like this. Yes, uh, where are those? Wait, I'll just come here. Huh. See, here comes legislation for hospitality sector. Now, there are, the hospitality industry is governed by a number of laws and regulations. including like taxation, then comes employment, then comes licenses, then food safety and standards, then there are environmental regulations. When we talk about taxation, like it includes income tax and all. Then when we talk about employment laws and all, those laws relating to apprentice yes, this is laws relating to Apprenticeship Act, then Employee State Insurance Act, Shops and Establishment Act. These all come under employment. Then come licenses. Now, suppose if you are running a bar in a restaurant or other pubs and all, so you need laws relating to liquor licenses. Even lodging houses have licenses, eating houses have licenses. Similarly, you all have heard of FSSI, that is the Food Safety and Standard Association of India. So they also this prevention to prevent food adulteration act to protect the customers from intake of poisonous or harmful food. This you we have the FSSI act also, so the which is being taken care by FSSI. Then beside that there is water prevent pollution control board, which takes care of the all the pollution by the hotels and all, for prevention and control of water pollution by hotels. And there is, environmental regulations are also there, which I haven't mentioned here. That is known as LEED. So that is the full form of LEED is, I mean, hotels, especially the ITC hotels, they have the LEED certifications. LEED certification, LEED is basically leadership in energy and environmental design. So these certifications are procured by the hotels itself for the basically it includes the environmental regulations and laws. Then yes, that what I was telling you, environmental protection and conservation, like cultural resources, both natural and man-made, are vital and important for tourism. So preservation and maintenance is an in-depth study. So we need to conserve the heritage as well as its maintenance is very important. So hotels, especially, they have all these different types of certifications that includes like sustainability, then environmental protection. So lot of certifications they procure from the different governments and tourism organizations. So so in brief, like, we should know like what are the areas in tourism where laws are being implemented that is applicable, and various regulations regarding travelers and their requirements. And there is also laws to protect the interest of the service providers, as well as environment protection and conservations. Now coming to statistics and measurements. So this is very important. I'll just show you the statistics, but before that, just wanted to mention that tourism is primarily seen as a demand side phenomenon. Now, demand can be measured by taking into account four elements, that is, people, money, time, and space. These are the like important elements which constitute, like you can say, these demands. And people includes all visitors, money the expenditure incurred by the tourist, time includes the travel duration and period of stay, and space includes the distance and length of trips. Now I'll show you this tourism department's report. You can have a look, so you'll have an idea. One sec. এটাকে আমি ক্লোজ করি এটাকে ক্লোজ করে অন্যটা দেখে নিই। এটা করলাম।
Coach bhai.
Windows. Is it visible now?
Yes, ma'am.
So, yes, this is the annual report of the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. Any idea who is the Minister of Tourism?
श्री गजेंद्र सिंह शेखावत मैम.
No, no, he was earlier. Earlier he was there. Well, He's Mr. Reddy. I'll show you everything. Okay. See, this is basically the tagline of India's tourism, Incredible India. Okay. This is the tagline of India's tourism department, Incredible India. And as I told you, each state has their own tagline. Each state has their own tagline. 1 minute. Odisha tourism tagline ta kon achi? Keeping secret, no? Each state has their own tagline. Each state, I'll just tell you the Odisha's tagline. uh,
India's best kept secret.
India's best kept secret. Odisha's tagline is India's best kept secret. Okay. So each state have their own tagline. If you all don't know, like you can explore because some of you all belong to, you all are from Kerala, you're from Maharashtra. So you all can just find out the tagline of your state, tourism tagline. Okay. And since I belong to Odisha, so ours is India's best kept secret. And India's tagline is Incredible India. Wait, 1 minute. See, in this report, you'll get a lot of things, So, yes. So, I was telling you about one. Hmm. Is it visible now properly?
Yes, ma'am.
Hmm. Yes, now coming to the statistics, what I was telling you, like, statistics that I'll show you. But beside that, there are many other things we can cover from. I have prepared the PPT, but then I thought, if I show you this tourism Ministry of Tourism report, then you'll have a good idea, so I mean, if you go through this, of course it contains about more than around 156 pages as such, but whenever you get time you can just go through. Okay, so everything is being mentioned here, with very clarity, like that. That's really nice. One second, I'll show you.
ସେଇଟା ଗୋଟେ ତାପରେ ଗୋଟେ ଅକୁଲ ରେମୁନୁ ଖୋଜି ଆପଣଙ୍କୁ ଦେଇଥିଲି ତାର କହିଥିଲେ
This is the dance form, you all know this dance form. Any idea which dance form is this?
Kudiyatam.
Kathakali, Kerala, huh?
Kathak.
Huh. It's not Kathak, it's Kathakali. Huh, huh.
Kathakali,
Huh.
Kudiyatam, etc.
Acha, acha. Okay. What it is known as? What you told?
Kudiyatam, Kudiyatam.
Acha, Kuriatam. Okay. So here the minister is there, Mr. Reddy. So this is, we have yes. Now about this, Sri G. Kishan Reddy is the cabinet minister for tourism. Okay, here he is in the one in. His name is Mr. Kishan Reddy. Um, the one in the white, blue. Wait, 1 minute. The one in the blue Punjabi. He is Mr. Kishan Reddy. So he is the tourism minister. And yes, now we have four regional offices, main region, five regional offices in India. Now those regional offices include, are been located in Kolkata, Mumbai, New Delhi, Chennai, the metro cities of a country. Beside that, another city is there, capital city of Assam, that is Guwahati. So if you remember this, so these are the five regional offices of India Tourism: Chennai, Delhi, Kolkata, Mumbai, and Guwahati. Beside that, other offices are there. State capital mein those offices are located. Okay, and yesterday also I told you that India Tourism Development Corporation, that is ITDC, It's a public sector undertaking under the charge of the Ministry of Tourism. There are a lot of there were quite a few hotels under ITDC, and the largest ITDC hotel is a hotel Ashoka, that is located in New Delhi. But many of the ITDC hotels are now being taken over by private organizations. Now there are under the ministry, tourism ministry, there is the following autonomous institutions are there. One of the items, that is which Institute of Hotel Management and Catering Technology, which comes under the National Council for Hotel Management and Catering Technology, located at Noida, the head office. Then we have this Indian Institute of Tourism and Travel Management, and of course there now another, I forgot to say you, another institute has come up, that is also under Ministry of Tourism, that is the Indian Culinary Institute. Okay, so that is also been located in I think one is in Noida, another is in Tirupati. These are the two. I don't know about the third one, but these are the two which has just come up uh, 2 years ago, 2 to 3 years ago. Okay, now now, since we were talking about everything is mentioned, the rules, regulations, the how they are planning, the products they have come up with, and how the marketing and promotion of Indian tourism department takes place in domestic markets as well as international markets. Now, when we talk about, since this chapter also includes informal services in tourism, we have this travel agents, the tour operators. They are basically the recognized service providers. Now government of India, if you tell about government of India, they also having service providers, that's IRCTC, Indian Railways Catering and Tourism Corporation. IRCTC comes under Government of India. Then there's another travel agent, that is Bama Lorry, that is also Government of India, and Ashoka Travels. These are the three travel agents which comes under Government of India, and the rest are all privates. So Ministry of Tourism recognizes the service providers, like we have the service providers like the hotels are there, tour operators are there, travel agents, and tourist transport operators, guides, etc. are there. Okay. Mm, yeah, this is Shriji Kishan Reddy, Minister of Tourism, and I think Minister of State for Tourism Ministry Ajay Bhatt. You can go through this later on. I'll share all this with you. So you'll have a. Otherwise, you can easily download from the Ministry of Tourism website. So you'll have a very clear picture. That is what because what are the new happenings. Everything is not mentioned in the books, but what are the new happenings, because this is a new one is 23-24. So how the Ministry of Tourism runs, what are their objectives, what are the different, yes, what I was telling you. I told you about different associations of tourism, as I told you, like we have this IATO, Indian Association of Tour Operators, these all come under Ministry of Tourism. Then we have TAAI, yesterday I told you in the class, Travel Agent Association of India. Then we have FICCI, 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 that is also located, the head office is located in New Delhi. So you have, that is Federation of Indian Chambers of Commerce and Industry. Then you have FHRI, Federation of Hotel and Restaurant Association of India. Then you have the HAI, Hotel Association of India. Then another is the Indian Heritage Hotel Association, that is IHHI. So there are a lot of another is very important thing you should remember, that Federation of Association of Indian Tourism and Hospitality, that is known as FAIT. So these all tourism is in constant dialogue with these associations. Okay. Then and when we talk about the stakeholders, who are the stakeholders of tourism, we have the uh, corporations undertaking, then different ministers and development authorities. They are the basically the stakeholders, and the suppose any the hotel is located in a in a city, okay, maybe at a maybe if not in a city, maybe at a, you can about a eco tourist destination. If you think about an eco tourist destination, so there the stakeholders include the even the local communities also. Beside this, all these bureaucrats and all. Um, then yes, this is very important. Like we have this infrastructure and product development, like Ministry of Tourism through its Swadesh Darshan, this is, and pilgrimage rejuvenation spiritual heritage augmentation drive. There are two these I mean these are the two like they provide financial assistance for the development of tourism through infrastructure creation and enhancing tourism experiences. One is the Prashad and another is the Swadesh Darshan. Swadesh Darshan is, like visiting different places, like, there are circuits that will come to, like different circuits. Like if you come to Orissa, like whoever comes to Bhubaneswar, they make a, they have a desire to visit the three places, that is Bhubaneswar, Konark. Konark is the Sun Temple is there, which is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and they visit Puri, which has a Lord Jagannath Temple, as well as the beaches there, Bay of Bengal. Okay, so whoever visits Bhubaneswar, they, it's like triangle in shape. So it's known as the Orissa circuit. Okay, Bhubaneswar, Konark, and Puri. So similarly, all the states have their circuits that will come to. So this was initiated by Prime Minister, and one is the Swadesh Darshan, and the other is Prashad, PRSHAD, and the full form of Prashad is Pilgrimage Rejuvenation Spiritual Heritage Augmentation Drive. Now we have uh, yes, this is also like a national. We have this National Tourism Advisory Council, which serves as a think tank of the Ministry of Tourism, and it was constituted on June 21st, June 2023, under the chairmanship of Honorable Minister of Tourism, with a tenure of 3 years. And this committee usually consists the National Tourism Advisory Council. It consists of important ministries, plus you have individual experts in the field of travel and tourism management, and ex officio members from the industry associations. Like, suppose all these hotels and all, they need to have a classification committees, like whether they are 2-star hotels, whether they are 3 stars or 4-star or 5-star or 5-star deluxe. So they have a classification committees which are known as HRACC, Hotel and Restaurant Approval Classification Committee. So this committee usually includes a director from the tourism department who is of the IS rank. Then there is a general manager of the 5-star hotel. Then there is an official from Indian Association of Tour Operators, as well as the principal of the Hotel Management College, that is IHM, not a private institute. He should be a principal of Indian Institute of Hotel Management, which is under NCHMCT, the National Council of Hotel Management and Catering Technology. So similarly, we have a National Tourism Advisory Council. Now, we have, as we it is we need to ensure that safety and ensuring safety and security of tourists, then extending visa facilities to tourists. So different the Ministry of Tourism, all these are being taken care by the Ministry of Tourism, and under them, like as I talked to you about this Swadesh Darshan, like, for example, you take the example of Bihar. Okay, Bihar has also like different circuits, like, like spiritual circuit is development. I'm just giving you one example. There are a lot of examples. Like one is the spiritual circuit of Bihar, that is development of Kanwala route, Sultanganj, Dharamshala, Deoghar. So this is your Bihar spiritual circuit. Now, suppose if you take the example of Goa coastal circuit. Goa has a coastal circuit that is, it includes development of coastal circuit that is due the Oram Creek, Donapola, Kolva, Banolim. So these are the beaches, like So this is what is they have developed this coastal circuits and different. Some are coastal circuits, some are Buddhist circuits. So these are known as these all comes under the Swadesh Darshan, which was, excuse me, one second. So this was initiated by the Ministry of Tourism, and we have there are. I'll take the example of another one, like we have this. Uh, Jammu and Kashmir, it is development, that is the Himalayan circuit known as the Himalayan circuit, development of tourist facilities at Gulmarg, Baramulla, Kupwara, Kargil, and Leh. So this circuit is known as the Himalayan. So each state has some circuits, and you also like you all can find out, like you all belong to different places, so you belong to which state, so you can easily find out what are the circuits that is there in your state. Okay, like Odisha mein, we have the coastal circuit, which includes development of Gopalpur, which has a beach. Then we have Barkul, Satpada, where you will find Satpada and Tampara. So this is also coastal circuit in Odisha. Then 1 minute. Yes, then there are a lot of projects has also been come up, and as our Prime Minister has inaugurated this projects, like one is development of tourist facilities, and at different places under this circuits, and these circuits, some are pilgrimage circuits, some are coastal circuits, so different circuits, and they have also, it is not only about the circuits, it is like all the facilities are there, like facilities in the sense, and so hotels are there. Hotels means it's not five-star hotels, but minimum, minimum bare necessities are there. Restaurants are there, infrastructure development is there. But the thing was there, initially these were the places which were known for its, either for its mountains, or your or beaches, or flora, fauna, natural beauty, but these places were not explored. So the government of India, Ministry of Tourism, has taken the initiative to develop this areas. So what they have done, they have made it a circuit. So whenever we visit these places, you can visit the other three places. So in order to make it, everything like in a close palette, everything, so they have developed everything in the sense infrastructure, how to reach there. You need the roads, you have to have the minimum hotels in the sense like guest houses, then eating joints, food courts and all. Then you have to ensure that safety and security is also there. Then all these shops and all, where you can buy the arts and crafts from all this. So these circuits were planned in all the states of India. And I mean, and now people are, so these are some uh, pictures of those places. And yes, now this is, see, another thing is I wanted to tell you, like even you have all this light and sound show, like this is, they have shown the sound and light show at Gorakhpur temple, Gorakhpur, Uttar Pradesh. So if you go to the Gorakh, so these were not earlier, these were not there, but this Swadesh Darshan, in the Swadesh Darshan, they have implemented all this. And another, see this, the for this picture you can see, it is mentioned tourist interpretation come cultural center. It is at Nathdwara, Rajasthan. Now what is tourist interpretation center? Basically, I'll tell you, this Konark, which is also one of the UNESCO World Heritage Sites. Are you aware how many UNESCO World Heritage Sites does India have? Any guess? Any guesses from you all? How many UNESCO World Heritage Sites does India have? Am I audible?
Yes, ma'am. Ma'am, no
Uh,
idea.
there are around
Ma'am,
48. Huh? Yes,
43,
43.
43,
43 na 48 hai. Just but more than 43.
um,
I think it is
the
either
center is
47.
going to be it is 43.
Uh, it's, some are natural made, some are, with. I think it's 48. I'll confirm you tomorrow. Okay, exactly. Because some site shows 47, some 48, but it's more than 43. Now, see, in Orissa also we have this UNESCO World Heritage Site, that is the Konark Temple. It is also known as the Sun Temple. So, what are these interpretation centers? Interpretation center is basically, they have, this is recently they have built. So when you go, you see a structure of the monument, or the you see the structure of the monument which is there, built, like it's, you can say, like exactly like the actual structure, main structure, but that is a miniature. Okay, like you can see, it is basically, we cannot see it as a museum, but the interpretation cell is the monument which you are going to see, उसी का एक miniature है. Okay, so, and miniature is there, and when you enter this interpretation cell, interpretation come a culture center, it's beautiful because you get to see a video in the sense, uska history, what is the history, how it evolved, or whether the kings ruled and how it was built. You can see a video of 10 to 15 minutes. Beside that, they have also depicted on, all those writings and all manuscripts. Yesterday we are talking about, all those. So usme manuscripts rehta hai, usme you have all these different types of letters, then critics, reviews, then some archival materials, and then some digital records, photographs. So if you are interested, no, you can easily, suppose if you wanted to know about the history, so you can see it all. So you cannot say it is a museum, but it, I mean, they have given a new word. It is known as interpretation center. And secondly is like, even they have all these digital records and all. So and this is, yes, what I wanted to say you. This is being developed by the Archaeological Survey of India, and this is being maintained. You can say it is like all this development and all. This is being taken care by the Archaeological Survey of India. Now they are trying to build this type of interpretation cells in all the, near all the monuments. हर जगह पे नहीं आए हैं, because I haven't seen in other places. uh, like maybe, like easily Qutub Minar can have, Humayun's tomb in Delhi can have, but abhi tak to I don't know whether it is there. Last I visited some 2 years ago, 2 3, तब तक तो नहीं था. But हाँ, Odisha में already 2 years ago it was there only. So this interpretation, this concept was a new. It was not there. So it was later on initiated, and many of the states are developing this interpretation. So a new name has been given, Tourist Interpretation Center. तो आप लोग भी, whenever you go, since you come to know about these words, what I mean to say, these terminologies, you can easily have an idea. You can define them. जैसे now this light and show, जैसे we have in Bhubaneswar this Dhaulgiri, so they have this light and show. Plus there are many other places, जैसे लिंगराज टेम्पल भी है, वहाँ पर भी light and show है. Then I went to Kurukshetra, I remember, वहाँ पर भी light and sound show है. So many places do have light and sound show, but this interpretation cell is a very new concept. Okay, then if you go through this annual report, you will have everything. I mean, you'll get a full idea what is tourism is all about. because we were talking about the statistics, like the chapter we were mainly focusing were on statistics. I'll show you, because what does how they have developed, each state, how many visitors are there, they have it's there in this report. Yes, even they have even divided, like cultural and heritage destinations. Then they have ecotourism spots. Then you have vibrant villages. Then spiritual destinations. So they have divided. Suppose if you want to go to a spiritual destination, you can easily see and in which state it is. Suppose, if you wanted to go to a spiritual destination at Tamil Nadu, so you can visit the Rameshwaram temple. Okay, if you wanted to go to a culture and heritage destination, you can go to Thanjavur at Tamil Nadu. If you wanted to go to ecotourism destination, you can you can go you can visit the Thal village at Gujarat. So these are the places, like uh, uh, I mean, they have made it very specifically, like these places you want to visit. So when you wanted to go to any spiritual destinations, you can visit these places and all, for a particular purpose, of course. Okay. Then yes, 1 minute. There are, like, different, there were different types of projects that also come under this Prashad scheme. Like they wanted to develop the Kamakhya temple at Assam. Then they wanted to develop a development of basic facilities at Vishnupad temples. See, earlier all these temples were there, monuments were there, historical sites were there, but these spaces were not developed. That was the main thing. These spaces were not developed. But now tourism has, the way tourism is developing in a country. So basic minimum facilities are being provided at all these destinations, monuments के पास हो या temples या I mean historic sites में and all. So they have mentioned कि कौन कौन से जगह पे कौन से states में these destinations are there, and where the tourism department is working to provide all the facilities. As I told you, like, earlier, if you go to any go for if you suppose if you visit any jungle site or something, okay, wildlife sanctuaries and all. So earlier there were all these duck bungalows and all. Now there are many places, which are located at a very place, where the reaching those places, I mean, it is known for its natural beauty, but reaching at those places was very difficult. So not okay, the infrastructure was there, slowly the infrastructure was being developed, but later on people thought of, accommodation has to be there. So that is how, the state government has come up with different, like, resorts. Then they have come up with different types of homestays and all those places. Now you don't find homestays, मतलब, Orissa जैसे, yesterday Mr. Singh was telling about homestays, I think. Now places like northern part of India, they have lot of homestays, okay. Even the northeastern part of India, they also have this concept of homestays and all. But places like eastern, जैसे तुम्हारा वेस्ट बंगाल आपका है, then Odisha, it's the homestay concept is not still that much vibrant in this states. So slowly, each state has its importance and all, like, the even the spices and all. Like, for example, you take the example of millets. I think the year 2023 was known as the millet of the year something. So now millets is not being found everywhere, okay. You'll found in the northern part of India, even you'll find it in Orissa. Okay, so that is her, each and every state has its importance, but that importance was not reaching the not reaching to the people, the public, the tourists were not aware of all this. So through this tourism, the Ministry of Tourism Department of Tourism, they are trying to bring all these secret, the main objectives. We should be focused through this different types of schemes like prasad, then different types of all these we talk about this Bharat Darshans places and all. So through this schemes, they are trying to reach the common people. Okay, then 1 minute, 1 second. Um, I wanted to show you the statistics. That is the reason. Yeah, we can also yes. Okay, we'll go to mice. There are, yes, you see, there are digital technologies and platforms for rural tourism and rural homestays. Now, these homestays are basically rural areas. Like we have a rural tourism, and yes, the ministry has developed, Nidhi Plus portal on which all registered rural tourism destination service providers get highlighted. Yes, the main objective is to highlight these projects. People are not be India has such a beautiful country with lot, and yes, another thing is like you can have this like social media handles like Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube. So you can get all this through this social media handles. You can get these places can be highlighted, can come in the focus, can come to focus. There today we also have about of the tourist accommodation. So hotel and travel trade. I told you about the approval and classification committee. So this is how the HRACC does the hotel and restaurant approval classification committee. They does the classification of the hotels. Now there are some like heritage hotels and also which are built before the forts, palaces, which were built before 1950. So later on they were turned into accommodation units. So they are known as heritage properties. And we have guest houses, we have timeshare resorts, then we have B&B, bed and breakfast, then we have motels, then we have apartment hotels. Motels, I told you, like located on the highways and all. Then apartment hotels are also becoming very increasingly becoming very popular also, because places like Mumbai, Bhubaneswar doesn't have apartment hotels, but Kolkata has an apartment hotels, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Delhi, Mumbai, then all these places, Chennai, they are having apartment hotels. Now, these apartment hotels are also becoming very popular with business travelers who visit India for assignments. Maybe they are, if you stay in a hotel for 1 month, obviously it will be very expensive, because in the hotel, if you wanted to give your outfits for dry cleaning, though are chargeable, you have to order the food from the room service or go to the restaurant, that is also expensive. But if you stay in an apartment hotel where all the facilities are there, usually maybe in a month they'll charge you 50,000. Like they have the washing machines, they have a kitchenette where all the facilities are there. So these are usually meant for travelers who are on a visit to different places for assignments. And they have a very standardized process. Minimum facilities are being services are being provided to the guest. And this and usually these operational apartment hotels, the services they provide, they are at par with any 3 to 4 star hotels in India. Okay, then Yes, I told you about the online travel agencies like Make My Trip, then Goibibo, then Expedia.com. So these are the online travel agents are there. Then yes, we do have this MICE. This is very important. MICE meetings, which includes meetings, incentives, conferences, and exhibitions. Now they are very important segments of the tourism industry. The reason behind is that suppose you are working for a company. Okay, suppose you are working for mm, Hero Group. Now the Hero Group, they have come up with a new bike. Okay, so obviously, they have a 2 days conference. So all those company company executives, they have a meeting followed with a lavish dinner and all. So this all together, it includes, because they have a meeting, and since they have to also, they are being given a target that you have to in a year you have to at least give us business of so lakhs rupees. So that is what incentives, and these are being held in conferences rooms, in hotels, as well as exhibitions, because a new product is being launched. So these are very important. It is known as MICE, AMICE. You should remember the MICE, AMICE. That is, AIM stands for meetings, I stands for incentives, C stands for conferences, E stands for exhibitions, and they are very important segments of the tourism industry. And at the same time, they also very important for the economic growth of a country. And in fact, our country is more in need of convention and exhibition centers to meet these requirements. And places like Hyderabad, they have hotels only meant for conventions, where throughout the year, 365 days, some of the other programs like exhibitions, fairs, workshops, seminars, meetings are being held. So the hotels are being designed in such a way where all these types of meetings are being conducted. So they are known as the convention hotels. So that is because they also and they are in much high in demand. So there are a lot of this type of hotels, and to encourage and this type of investment, and to standardize the facilities, the ministry has also, the Ministry of Tourism has also have approved grants to this convention centers. Okay. Then we do have this e-visa, like we were talking about the visa. The there is e-visa and all. Then we have yes, this is also tourist safety and tourist police scheme. This is also, security of tourist is very essential. So there are tourist policies also. Now it is the Ministry of Tourism has taken up this matter with all the state governments as well as the union territories for setting up a dedicated tourism police. Tourism police. See, we know state government police is there, central government police is there. जैसे West Bengal is West Bengal police. They are very what to say. They have their white uniform. They are known as the West Bengal State Police. And uh, I mean, one of the best, you can say, in the country. Okay. Uh, when we talk about the traffic rules, regulations, and all. But this is, each state have their own police department. But now tourism is also having their tourism police. Okay, places like Goa and all, they have their tourism police. So this is also an initiative of the Ministry of Tourism. And I think with the efforts of Ministry of wanted to say anything,
Yes, ma'am. Like in Karnataka also, we have
wanted to
a
add.
tourist. Yeah, in
Huh.
Karnataka, we have a tourist police. We call them as a Pravasi Mitra.
हाँ, अच्छा,
So
प्रवासी
in
मित्र,
each
हाँ,
yes, yes, yes. In each district, we have
हाँ,
more than 40 members. They will
ये-
be reporting directly to the assistant directors of the tourism
हाँ,
department in each district. So they will be placed in tourist places, and
ओके,
they provide services of guiding
हाँ,
also.
Yes, yes, very good. Thank you so much. See, that is I want. So, they have this tourism policy. See, earlier these concepts were not there, slowly because as per the requirements and all, they thought so. In fact, Ministry of Tourism has done really a lot. So that is places like, where they require, like Goa, Delhi, Kerala, Maharashtra, like most of the states are having now, and especially they are being deployed at these tourist places only. Okay, like maybe at the hill stations, at the beaches, at the resort areas, and all. And they report directly to the Department of Tourism of that particular state. Am I right, sir? Mr. Manoj, am I right?
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, yeah, ma'am. Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. Please, all of you all, if you have any ideas, you please add on. It seems, I mean, you can also give your ideas because uh, it's not, this is not a confined thing. Like discussion, you can always share. You have what happens in your state, what the tourism department is doing. So that you can always share on this platform. Um, one second. I wanted to. HR department, Madam is Vijay Lakshmi, Madam, you are there?
Yes, ma'am.
Huh. Madam, can you just throw some lights like, you are working for the HRD department, in the
No,
hotels?
ma'am, I'm not working
So,
in hotels or
right?
something. I'm working with,
Acha.
yeah, I'm not working in hotels. I work with the
Huh.
consultancy teams. I'm basically like a
Acha.
IT recruiter. I have
Okay, you
no,
are an IT recruiter.
yeah,
Okay. But of course, like you have a, like we in the hotels, earlier we have this HR departments. I mean, HR department is still there, but
yeah,
now they have, now they have divided it. Like one takes care of the HR, and the other one is for the training and placement. They also call it, like training and placement TP department, training and placement department.
placement.
So all
Okay.
the new recruiters have. So give them the training and all. Earlier when we were working in the hotels and all, it was only HR department or the maximum like personal department. But now in all the hotels and all, they have HR department plus they have the training and placement TP department. So HR department usually takes care of all your, like facilities, benefits, perks, your salaries and all. Whereas the training and placement, they ensure, proper training is being given, so obviously whether, I mean, they are in the hospitality industry, they need to upgrade themselves with the new technology and all. So they take care of this training and placement. Okay. So anyway, you all can share whenever you think, these are some yeah, I was telling you about this National Institute of Water Sports that is also under Goa. It comes under IITT. That is National Institute of Water Sports in Goa, which comes under IITT. So these are the basically, these institutes are being developed for providing the activities of imparting training, then research as well as consultancy, then leisure water sports promotion in India. So see, these earlier it was these were not there, but as per the demands of the tourists, these setups, I mean, these institutes were being set up with all the facilities were being provided. Similarly, suppose in a hotel management institute, like the main four departments, you can say the main core departments is food production. That's basically the cooking part, kitchen, you can say, where how the food is being prepared, that is being taken care by the food production department. Then comes the food and beverage service, how the food and beverage is being served and all. Then front office and housekeeping. So after 4 years course, you can choose your you have interest in which department, you can choose your career in that particular area. You can become a chef. But now what they have done, they have made it more streamlined. They said, if you wanted to become a chef, you can join the Indian Culinary Institute. So there you won't be learning about beverage. You may be learning about beverages, but front office housekeeping is not. You'll be only learning about how to prepare the food and all everything. So Indian Culinary Institute has come up just I mean under IHM, under NCHM city, just 3 4 years ago. So and they have set up at culinary. Right now they have two Indian Culinary Institute. One is at Tirupati and another is at Noida, where NCHM is located, and to provide to impart specialized training in culinary skills. So that is how it's being. They have they have BSc programs, they have masters program. Yeah, so I've shown you this. This is the pictures of all this. Then hmm, where I wanted to show you the basically the statistics. So you'll have an idea how publicity and marketing. There are a lot of yes, this G20 tourism expo. See, last year it was held in New Delhi from this G20 there are G20 global meet. So even there the tourism was also it had a different department which took care about the tourism also. Plus there are different tourism expos are being held in different cities of our country. Then since last year was Azadika Amrit Mahotsav, so because of that, a lot of tourism expos were organized in different India's capital cities, and the participation, there were a lot of participation from the tour operators, from different G20, from different countries, G20 countries, then from other different nations, representing a distinct culture. So that was also important initiative that was being taken, initiative by the Ministry of Tourism, Government of India. Then plus you sometimes we do have this arts and heritage festivals, then shows, then carnivals and all. These also are being taken place in different parts of the country with the assistance of Ministry of Tourism. Now yes, when we talk about the social media promotion, they were also being undertaken by Ministry of Tourism. So you have the sites like Tourism Government of India GOI, then Yuva Tourism handle, then on different platforms like like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram. Then you can always visit this and have a look, like because new projects, new schemes are being uploaded, and especially the initiatives and infrastructure projects of Ministry of Tourism under various schemes, as I told you, Swadesh Darshan, then Prashad, then there is other like Nidhi, Sathi. They are being duly highlighted and amplify. Duly highlighted and focused throughout the year. So there are websites also, India tourism website, plus each state has their own websites and all, predicting the importance of tourism of that particular state. Then um, these are like different forums, chapters where tourism organizations of different countries have participated. Yes, I was talking you about this millet, I think 2023 millet of the year something was there, year of millet, sorry, year 2023, year of millet. So they had a millet food festival. See, you can see around all the chefs, even people from Asian, all the chefs from different 10 member countries had participated in this. So This is how like the tourism department is taken initiative to bring our country as a tourist destination on the global map. And last year we had this G20 summit also, where India had, the tourism had a remarkable impact on this summit. uh, I wanted to show you the statistics. Then there are investment promotion. There are a lot of foreign investments in our country. Even not only for, like, different states entrepreneurs, they are investing in the different tourist destinations. So that is also there. The In fact, the government has, the Ministry of Tourism has approved this initiatives, projects, and all. And yes, there are usually, I told you, like yesterday I told you about Ministry of Tourism also played a very important role in participation of Indian delegations and Indian tourism road shows at Berlin. It was also in the year 2023. And international chain of hotels, then all these travel agents, then adventure travel trade associations, they had participated in all this forum. This is ITDC office, India Tourism Development, the Hotel Ashoka, New Delhi. This is the largest hotel, ITDC hotel located in New Delhi, the Ashoka Hotel. Okay. Uh, I want to show you the where is, they have their own travel agents also. Like I told you, there are three travel agents under the government of India. That is the Bamalori, one is Ashoka Travels, and the third one is IRCTC. um, See, yes, we do have all this on the ecosystem also. There are a lot of, see, conferences, roundtable conferences on India's tourism ecosystem, which was held last year December. Yes, now here we come about the statistics, surveys, and studies. So I wanted to show you, basically, like in this report, there were a lot of things we covered in the last 2 or 3 days. Everything we could manage to get, everything is there. So once you go through this report, you will have a full idea of what is tourism about, how they are functioning in India, and what are their plans, how do they are doing their marketing, advertisement, promotion activities they are undertaking. Then the statistics, which is very important. So here comes the statistics which I wanted to show you. See, like inbound tourism, foreign tourist arrivals, you can compare key in 2020, so much foreign tourist arrivals in 2021, like 2020-21, there was less foreign tourist arrivals because of this uh, COVID. But slowly and steadily, everything is now in balanced. Okay. I mean, the tourism industry was very badly hit, but now it's balanced. Now we can see through all this. Now, what is the everything is 1 minute. See, we have lot of these type of events, like during the World Tourism Day. Different types of events are being taken places by this ministry. I mean, each state organizes their different types of activities, competitions, like some paintings, debate, tree plantation drives, and all these are being taken care of. Then we have green tourism work, because last year the theme was 2023. The last year the theme was green tourism. So related to the topic, they they have organized all this type of events. So this time the theme was tourism and peace. So lot of events were also being organized in a country. And where is the statistics? Yes, this time, Swachhata Hi Seva, that was also being organized by tourism departments, and especially to commemorate Gandhiji's birthday on 2nd October. Different organizations, universities have organized this Swachhata Hi Seva campaign. And well, for 1 minute. Okay, that is see G20 tourism. This was also this was a very they had a very pivotal role to play. Like one thing was taken. I mean, few things were in focus. That was green tourism. That greening of tourism sector, it is very much necessary because for the sustainable, responsible, and resilient tourism sector. Then digitalization, that was also very important. And skill, that is empowering youth with skills for jobs and entrepreneurship in tourism sector. Now the hospitality, the tourism sector is, is a skilled industry, so therefore you need to skill the youth. So it is basically you have to empower the youth with the skills for jobs as well as entrepreneurship. So that they have focused on. Then there were all these startups, there were MSMEs, then there were destination management organizations, how to manage the destinations, how to uplift, how to develop the different destinations. That was also a very important sector that was which was taken care by the Ministry of Tourism. I think maybe not in this. Acha. Now I will wait. Let me close this. I will show you in another. I'll show you that one. Just few more minutes. That is the monthly tourism. I'll show you this. Yeah, this is the statistics. Is it visible to you all?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is a statistics. This is what is very important. Monthly tourism statistics, June 2224. Okay. So this is what every month they bring out this statistics. So when we are talking about the statistics, so it is as we all know, tourism is an integral driver for economic growth, and there are people who does research, who does the analysis. So we have, this is another term for tourism, that is FTS. When we talk about FTS means foreign tourist arrivals. So in the month of June 2024, there were 7.06 lakh foreign tourist arrivals. Then how much earnings were there? We have 19,266 crores. Then Indian nationals departure 24.0. I'm talking about it for the month of June. Foreign. So here we have all the data statistics, the Department of Tourism. So you can easily find out key. See, this is the percentage share of foreign tourist arrivals in India during June 2024 and during January to June 2224 among the top 5 source countries. My God, ज़्यादा तो बांग्लादेश से आए हुए हैं फॉरेन टूरिस्ट, उसके बाद यूएस से, यूके, Australia, Canada. See, so much from Bangladesh. I can't believe there's so much from Bangladesh. So we have much of the tourists coming from Bangladesh. They all come from Bangladesh and enter West Bengal. All of you all agree with me or not?
No.
Why?
Actually, Bangladesh, I can't believe.
So much. But you see, but it's having the maximum.
Yes, ma'am, you are right.
That's why even I also couldn't believe this, but that's why I'm telling you see, I mean, this I don't want to describe, not like politically, but maximum Bangladesh, she's are entering to West Bengal. So that is one of the reasons why we have so much foreign tourist arrivals from Bangladesh. Then comes USA, UK, Australia, Canada. Yeah, and January to June also, if you see, this is what happens. See, then see now even we have gender wise distribution also, male, females, and everything is mentioned. So there come on, there here comes, this is also very interesting, percentage share of foreign tourist arrivals in India during June 2024 and January to June 2024 among the top 5 ports. Okay, Delhi, Bangalore, Chennai, Haridaspur, Mumbai. Bangalore, Delhi, and they have mentioned. So, where is Haridaspur? Any idea? Any of y'all? Delhi, Mumbai, Bangalore, Chennai. So, they have. So this is what statistics. This is like month wise. These statistics are being uploaded in their website. Abhi tak to I think they have given the June ones because this is the current. I think I have got it from. Um, and they have compared also, see all these departures and all, uh, and how many purpose wise percentage share of Indian national departures during June 24 and during January to June, unknown, pilgrimage, others, leisure holidays, and for leisure holidays and recreations. Then we have Indian diaspora for education, is that they are going out of the country. Then there are business and profession. See, everything is being mentioned here. Then gender wise, percentage of Indians during. So this is I just show you. This is
Ma'am,
sources. Tell me.
Haridaspur is one of the land spot for entry of the people traveling legally from Bangladesh.
Oh,
That
acha.
is why
So
Bangladesh
so
is the top one.
having so much. Acha, acha. So that is in the border of Bengal and West Bengal and Bangladesh. Haridaspur.
It's the
Actually,
Odisha.
Haridwar
Odisha.
belongs to Odisha,
But
ma'am.
ma'am, the
Odisha.
village is in Odisha.
Oh, oh, acha, acha. Yeah, I have
So,
heard. The
It's
village is
on
in
border
Odisha,
of
na?
West Bengal.
so the number of visitors
Yeah,
are high from
Jajpur
Bangladesh,
district.
21%.
Huh.
So
Jajpur
that is
district.
the only land port area where the people can get in, ma'am. So might be because of that, it is the number of visitors are more to that place when compared to Bangalore, Chennai, or Mumbai.
Yes, that is a easy route
Easy
they can
accessibility.
enter, huh? Accessibility.
Accessibility.
See, this is so. This is how things happen. Like anyway, this is I wanted to show you about the statistics. So see, we came to know so many things because even I was quite surprised to see कि maximum foreign tourist arrivals में Bangladeshis they are showing. So uh, so that was I just showed you. Now let me just go to just have a quick glance at my PPTs. Uh, 1 minute. So I think in this we have at least covered almost everything. Um, 1 minute. Is it visible, na? My PPT?
Yes,
Yeah,
ma'am.
ma'am. It's
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so I think I have covered almost everything through this. Like what are the methods of measurements, like everything is there. Like you can go through once. I'll share you this PPTs and all. Like yes, like into tourism statistics in India, like how many tourist arrivals, yes, the duration of stay, then Indians going up, that was not mentioned. Duration of stay we can see from the websites. Then we have always domestic tourist statistics, foreign tourist surveys are there. Yes, this modes of transport, almost what are the different modes of transport. And road transport is very short for for short and medium distance for travel. And our minister, transport minister has done a lot. Which I think, 1 second, 1 minute. Actually, now there are 66 slides, so it is taking time. Just to give you a rough idea. Uh, we were on the Indian railway tracks covers over 68,000 kilometers and is one of the largest network in the world. Okay, so and you'll be very surprised. It carries about 18 million passengers on an average every day. 18 million passengers on an average every day. And in Mumbai, these locals are the lifeline of Mumbai. Am I right, madam? Madam,
Yes,
Mrs.
ma'am.
Minal. So
Yes,
they are
yes,
considered as
yes.
the lifeline of Mumbai. Okay, so you
Mumbai,
can see.
right.
We have domestic tourists primarily depends upon railways for long distance, and of course it is cost effective. And then we have the special tourist trends like Palace on Wheels, which are basically operating for attracting foreign tourists. So it like Delhi, Agra, Jaipur. It covers like now there are around five or six trains like that. Palace on Wheels. Then other trains of similar category have come up for attracting foreign tourists. The ticket for those trains is more than 1.5 lakhs. Like it covers usually Delhi, Agra, and Jaipur, these three areas and all. Okay, Rajasthan. Then water transport, that is the oldest existing mode of transportation, and it is energy efficient and cost effective mode of transport. There are around 13 major ports and 148 minor ports are available in India. So Indian coastline, it has 7,517 kilometers of coastline. Then there, yes, we have this special tourist launches are also operated. Sundarban Royal Bengal Tigers Reserve, it is located in Bengal. Then you are aware of the Goa Tourism Department. They also have the lot of sea cruises to attract tourists. Then we have houseboats at Dal Lakes in Kashmir, which also attracts tourists to a large extent. Then about air transport, it started in the year 1911, and the first was it was managed by Air India. We have different airlines, domestic as well as international airlines, and India holds ninth position in the world in the civil aviation market. So that is we are proud of that. And aviation, like IATA, International Association of Travel Agents, uh, they support aviation with global standards for airline safety, security, efficiency, and sustainability. Okay, then these are some helicopters companies and all. Role of transport in tourism India. So we all understand that transportation is very important to tourism. And it's I have these I have recently taken uh, 6 months ago. Like it have shown that tourists spend almost 30 to 40% of their total holiday expenditure on transportation, and the remaining on food, accommodation, and other activities. Obviously, if you if you fly from Bhubaneswar to Delhi, it will cost you around 7,000 by flight. If you go by Rajdhani, it will cost you around 3,500. and if you go by AC train, in other trains, Purushottam and not, it will cost you 2000, and I mean AC, and if you go in sleeper, it will cost you around 1200 to 1500, aisa kuch hai. So it's been, I mean, studies have shown that the tourists usually spend at least 30 to 40% of their total holiday expenditure on transportation. And the balance, जो 60% रहता है, that is being spent on food, accommodation, and other activities. So this aspect also highlights the importance of transportation in a country. It is expensive. So we should always think about safe, cost effective, comfortable, less time consuming, and environment friendly transport for developing tourism at these destinations. Okay, so there are some transport policy also, that is the National Urban Transportation Policy, which was launched in 2006, and it aims at providing better mobility and sustainability by focusing on people mobility and not on vehicle mobility. So these policies are being there, which are being implemented with time, effective from time period. And tourist accommodation I have already discussed. So we have different properties with different, I mean, hotels, they have their different logos. Each property have different logos, and maximum, like we have 3 star, 4 star, 5 star, and 5 star deluxe. Plus beside that, there are resort hotels, there are motels, there are other supplementary accommodations like duck bungalows, circuit houses are usually government houses, then YMCA, Young Men's Christian Association, this type of, then there are all these lodges are also there, like duck bungalows and all. And yes, nowadays you have all these homestays, then eco tourist destinations. And people, when they go to this eco tourist destinations, they prefer to stay in all those homestays and all, because they wanted to enjoy the beauty of the environment, the flora, the fauna of that particular place. So instead of staying in a star category hotel, they prefer to stay on all these uh, homestays, then they are known as like eco villages and all, or resorts and all. So, and they wanted to test the cuisine of that particular places. So that is why they are making, they are looking, I mean, they have a different perspective now. Slowly it's changing. I mean, that varies from individual to individual. So, and if you want to stay I mean, in a luxury hotels, there are also luxury hotels in different parts of our country. There are camps also. These camps are located in different places, especially at resorts. As I was telling you, this government has come up with all these circuits. I told you, I showed you in that report, tourism report. So there are these circuits are there. So in those circuits, usually this tented camps are there, so, and in fact these tented camps are no less expensive. In Odisha we have that is for just one night, tented camp is 14,000. So in that you get breakfast, the day you go, that day you get dinner, the next day you, it's located near the beach only. You have breakfast, then you go for a little bit sightseeing and all, and then followed by lunch, then check out. So it is from 12 noon to next day 12 noon, and it's 14,000. So it's quite expensive. um, of course there are takers also, uh, it's like that. And there are all these, most of the palaces, hotel, I mean, palaces which are being converted into hotels, they are known as heritage hotels, are largely located in Rajasthan, especially all these forts, palaces, havelis, so you have best of best hotels in Rajasthan, you can say. And maximum tourist visits, it's in Rajasthan only. I think then it's Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, it's like that. So Uday Villas is the one of the best properties of Oberoi have their property in Rajasthan, and it's one of the best properties not only in the country, you can say in the world also. Okay, and of course you might be aware of all these film stars. They have this destination marriages which takes place on all these palaces at Rajasthan only, palace hotels at this Rajasthan hotels. So those are there. Then guest houses, alternative accommodation, I told you, which is known as the supplementary accommodations. Then like dharmashalas and all. Then these are the different uh, sectors of hospitality industry: food and beverage, housekeeping, accommodations. Then who uses like FITs, you can remember, this is a short form. It is free individual traveler, known as FITs, and group inclusive traveler tour, geo. When you are traveling individually, you are known as FIT, that is free individual traveler. When you are in a group with more than 15 members, so you are being termed as group inclusive, that is being termed as group inclusive tour. So you can get all these informations, and now websites are there. You can get all the reviews also from there, different social media handles, and through different YouTube channels. Then there are bloggers, there are influencers, from where you can get all the informations and advertisements in the newspapers, magazines. Then your different digital modes and all, digital medias. And informal services, these are basically the difference between formal and informal. Formal is basically they make use of modern, often imported technology, whereas informal is employs less mechanized techniques and employ older people. So I have shown, this is the ye hai informal example. Okay, so still you will find this type of people, uh, you know like in near beaches and all. Government is not doing much for them. They are still, uh, I mean, they really have a difficult, but somehow most of them are like self-employed and all. So this is about informal sector. तो नाइल ब्यूट अच्छा उसके बाद the ministry data availability plays a vital role in deciding formal and informal sector based on the data collected by central statistical organization. And about, yes, nature. Yeah, we have all these enterprises. There are a lot of enterprises, own account enterprises, direct establishments, non-direct establishments. These are types of own account enterprises, means they are operating without the help of any hired worker. The direct establishments, they have minimum like 6 to 10 workers, and India is having less than 6 workers, including both household and hands. So these are small establishments which small organizations keep. So they are usually known as informal sector. Okay, and there are a lot of the in fact the hospitality industry is labor intensive industry, and the productivity of labor is much higher in the formal sector. And then yes, coming to this souvenir sellers, as I told you, arts, crafts, you can get all these in museums. All these centers are there, information centers. um, like if you in Delhi, you have Delhi Heart. In Delhi Heart, you'll find all stalls from different states of the country, of different states of India, different and in fact to you have an entry ticket. It was, I don't know, earlier, like it was 30 rupees, I don't know how much it is. So for foreigners it is much more, I think, huh? So and you'll find lot of foreigners there also. Things are quite expensive compared to the local markets, but only thing is there, you will find in handicrafts, handlooms of all the states of the countries. Therefore, it is known as Delhi Hut. It is known as Delhi Hut. It is a beautiful place. If you visit Delhi, you should visit that Delhi Hut. So you can pick any handicrafts, any handlooms, arts, crafts from any state, whichever you like. You can get handicrafts from Kashmir, you can get handicrafts from Odisha, you can get handicrafts from Rajasthan. So all are at the same place. That is the reason why it is known as Delhi Hut. Okay. Then there are street guides and all. You should be nowadays these guides are there who but government has their, some are there, they also do have their license, but there are guides who are without license. So you have to be very careful, matlab, fraud and all they do. uh, this is how then some impacts, like positive negative impacts are always there. You can go through it. So just remember, like, uh, this sector we have covered: mode of transports, its importance, role of transport in tourism sector, the statistics, the types of accommodation, and informal and informal sectors in tourism. Okay, so that was all about in today's session. Next day I'll come up with any questions or anything you all want to share. You all can share. um, if you want to share anything.
No, ma'am.
Anything, Mr. Gaurav, you wanted to add anything from
Mm.
Nainital?
Actually, today's slide is very helpful for me for knowledge about statistics.
Uh,
So thank you so much.
no, no, it's okay. I want all of you all should share something, little bit, and I would also love to hear from you all. And acha, there are two. No, Mr. Anuj, you are from which place? Mr. Anuj is there. No,
Ma'am, I am from
you,
Uttarakhand, Uttarakhand, Mussoorie.
you are from. Acha, you are from Mussoorie. Yes, you told me. I had been to Mussoorie. How is Mussoorie nowadays? Matlab, ठंड है या it's how is the weather?
Yeah, it's cold here.
Hmm. Okay. Okay, you are from Mussoorie. Huh? It's a lovely place, huh? Mussoorie is very expensive. Are you from exactly from Mussoorie or like Dehradun? Matlab, what I
No, no, I'm exactly from Mussoorie.
Oh, so it's a hill station. So it's and very expensive. Why I told you because we I had been to Darjeeling, I had been to Gangtok, and I had been to Mussoorie also. So I find Mussoorie is quite expensive. I don't know about other hill stations, but beautiful place. You all had been
Yes,
to
ma'am.
Darjeeling, Gangtok? Any of y'all? It's in West Bengal. So Darjeeling is known as the Queen of Hills. So and in fact, uh, Haridwar is nearer to Dehradun, right? Dehradun, sorry.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. ठीक है. So I wish you. I mean, I hope you all could get some informations. Happy learning to all of you. You have Saturday and Sunday. So either tonight, if not, then tomorrow, these three slides as well as that Ministry of Tourism, you can download it. But still, then I'll share it among you all. Okay. So have a good day. Have a good weekend. Enjoy your weekend. And Mr. Gaurav, you are celebrating. I think
Navratri.
Navratri, huh? So all the best. Today is the second day, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Good to
Okay,
see
thank
you
you, ma'am.
all.
Thank you,
Thank you.
ma'am.
Thank you. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you.
Thank you, Miss Minal.
Yeah.
Okay. Good day.
Thank you, ma'am.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Miss
Bye.
Haji. Bye. Okay. Bye. Vijay Lakshmi, madam. Good day. Enjoy your day. Okay. Enjoy your weekend. Thank you. Bye. Take care, all of you.
Bye, ma'am.
Bye.